I struggled with social anxiety and avoidant personality for much of my life, and most people who don't have it won't really get it. They won't know what it's like to be so afraid of people. Why should you be afraid of people? It doesn't make sense. Tennis ball. Let's go. What I do? What a beautiful day for an adventure. But what's it like? It's this hyper-vigilance, being constantly on the lookout for danger and for rejection and criticism and insults, and always doubting yourself and holding back, never speaking your mind, never standing up for yourself. And so, these dominant people are constantly taking advantage of you and controlling you and manipulating you, and social gatherings are the worst. You just get so flustered and stressed out and overwhelmed and tongue-tied. It's like all your functions start malfunctioning. You can't even walk properly, you can't even swallow properly, you can't even breathe properly, let alone communicate and talk and have fun and enjoy and interacting with people. So at school, in class, I was the class clown and jokey and somehow spontaneous, and but yet if I meet someone, even a friend or a stranger or a new person or whoever it is, I become acutely self-conscious and my heart is pounding, and there's this kind of self-fixation, so worried about making a good impression or not making a fool of yourself, or that you'll be rejected or humiliated. And it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, or what do you call these things, where you don't want to be rejected, and so much so that you behave in ways that are strange and weird and end up getting rejected because of that behavior. And it's just this horrible cycle, and so there's also the stress dimension to it, where it's very stressful to be in that mode almost constantly, so it's only when you're alone that you can calm down and relax, and then there's no social stress and pressures. And so I tended to be introverted and spending a lot of time by myself and avoiding social gatherings and situations. But sometimes you can't, you just have to. But also avoiding the fun and the joy and the because it's scary, so you really miss out on a lot. I missed out on a lot. and but yet there's this other side of me, and maybe because of it, that made me very adventurous in other ways and fearless in other ways. So I would go on these adventures, and people thought I was crazy. So once I traveled with my bicycle along the southern coast of Africa, and another time I went up East Africa backpacking on my own for 6 months and around about India. And now I'm in Mauritius on a different kind of an adventure. I've made significant progress. I've had realizations, and I've experimented with myself, and I've tried to heal this thing, tried everything possible, keep my mind and my heart wide open to discover, whether it's ancient shamanic journeys or modern Jungian psychology or uh, African ancestral legacies or whatever, and I sincerely tried, and see if it works or if it doesn't work. I'm a musician, and I've written these beautiful songs, very expressive and melodic, good songs, but this social anxiety meant that I could never share my music with anybody, even just performing for someone, my fingers start getting shaky. I can't hold the chords. My voice, my breath betrays me, and I stammer, and it was impossible to sing my songs. But I used to force myself and really put myself out there, and so getting onto stage and performing in front of people was scary, and I would have stage fright, but I would force myself and really try to conquer this thing.